When I was a kid, there was one thing that I wanted more than anything. To be able to move things with my mind. Like Professor X, or even like the Force or whatever from Star Trek. It's the kind of superpower that, yeah, it sounds like you'd be able to do some amazing things with, probably somehow save the world or whatever, but really deep down, I was just a very, very lazy kid. I hated getting up to change the channel or grab more batteries for my Game Boy or feed my turtle or shut the door so I couldn't hear my parents fighting. Moving things with my mind meant that I'd have to get off my butt to do things a lot less. What a dream for a little dweeb. A dream of ultra super mega laziness powers, the likes of which the world has never seen. I had other dreams too. I dreamed about being able to eat all the pizza I wanted. That actually came true. Pizza is actually pretty cheap when you have adult money, but that dream coming true didn't go well for young adult TechDweeb. I learned the hard way that there is a dark side to unlimited pizza. Totally not worth it in the end for that one. I dreamed about having a cool mini Game Boy that had all the games on it, and that's one that came true. It's called a retro handheld. Maybe you've heard of it. Lots of dreams that didn't come true, like dreaming I'd be a famous artist. I tried. Harder than it sounds. Or my dream of living in a treehouse. Never tried that, and I always wanted it, but it sounds rather impractical now that I think about it. Or my dream of discovering a secret magical world full of cool stuff to see and cool people who like me. Hidden just out of view from real life. And I found a way to visit, and I could go there whenever I was afraid or lonely. I'm still holding out hope that one comes true. If I ever disappear, that's probably the reason why. And another silly dream that I had is to have my own TV show. This is a real dream. I wanted this as a kid. I didn't know what it would be. Maybe like a cartoon of a world and characters that I invented, and I could write the show and make them do fun stuff. Or maybe a news show. This is an actual idea I had. I would tell the news, but it was only the funny news. Like stories about people getting their heads stuck in park benches and animals escaping from the zoo. I still think that would be a freaking awesome show. Or maybe something like Bill Nye the Science Guy, but for like art and video games and Dungeons and Dragons and nerd stuff. And as I sit here now making this video, I feel two things keenly. One, I really need to throw away these underwear because the elastic is too stretched out and they keep falling down inside my pants, and it's super awkward having my butt half covered in overstretched underwear all day. And two, it dawned on me literally earlier today that dream did come true. My dream of making my own show. I'm kind of doing it now if you think about it. I mean, it's not a real show on like TV or whatever. And I don't know about you, but I haven't had real actual TV in so long. And every time that I see TV at someone's house with all the dumb TV stuff and commercials, I'm like, what? You actually pay to watch this? This stuff I see on YouTube is way better than TV ever was. And if YouTube has replaced TV for other people as it has me, I'm doing it. I'm making a show. My whole channel is a show. But I'm also literally right now making a show right now. I'm recording this and it's going to be in my show. A show about how I wanted to make a show. That is so freaking meta that I'll give you a few moments to catch your breath from how blown your mind is. I changed my underwear just now, by the way. They were driving me nuts. Life is too short to wear uncomfortable underwear, unless you're wearing them to seduce someone. You ladies know what I'm talking about. When a guy wears overstretched underwear and half his butt sticks out. So seductive. On the flip side of dreams, I also have like fears, you know, phobias or whatever that I've been carrying around for most of my life. I have acrophobia, not arachnophobia, acrophobia, which is fear of heights. And I have climacophobia, which is fear of stairs. They often go hand in hand. Usually stairs lead up to high places. It's the weirdest thing. When I get on a tall set of stairs or I go up to a high place, my feet hurt. Like no matter how brave I feel, my feet actually start physically hurting. Really bad, and I can't move. Do any of you with fear of heights have that happen? I always feel like a goofball whenever I'm in a mall or whatever, and I can't get near the edge of the railing on like the second floor because it makes my feet hurt too much. Man, brains are weird. And dumb, especially my brain. And another weird fear that really gets to me, this is probably my biggest fear. It's megalophobia, which is fear of big things. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's not just big things, but just bigness itself. A recurring nightmare that I have all the time is that I'm somewhere and I can see something huge, like even if it's just a city or a big open forest or whatever. When I can see something huge, I feel like I can't breathe and I need to like burrow down and hide. Speaking of which, lots of people have claustrophobia, which is fear of closed spaces, but I have the opposite. I have claustrophilia. I love closed in tight spaces. I can crawl in like to a cave or whatever and it feels like all safe and secure and snug. Like a hug from the earth. A place to hide from big things, I guess. And the reason that I'm bringing this up, which is the reason for this video, is that 200,000. There are 200,000 people here. That's amazing and baffling and wonderful, but also terrifying. Sometimes when I think about the number, I get like actually nervous. That is so many people. So many of you watching my things and clicking the subscribe button, and now you're here with me and I'm here making videos for you, and part of me is just perpetually terrified. I'm terrified of the hugeness of that number of people, and it honestly makes my heart race when I think about it too much. So I don't think about the big number, to be honest. I'm flattered about it. It's something that I need as a creator to have a big audience, and I'm deeply thankful and humbled that there's so many of you and all that garbage. But when I make videos, I don't think about the big number. I think of you, well, the one watching this video. I don't feel like I'm speaking to thousands and thousands of people. I feel more like I'm hanging out with my buddy who gets me. My buddy who doesn't mind if I'm weird or if I make dumb jokes that don't land. My buddy who's interested in the same things that I'm interested in, who wants to know all about my opinions on janky D-pads just as much as they want to know about my root beer preferences, or listen to me work through my troubled past with paper puppets, or listen to me rant about the overstretched underwear hanging half off my butt. I've always been a one-on-one kind of guy anyways. I always preferred hanging out with just one buddy rather than a big group party. I mean, if there's tons of people there, how can you get into the really deep stuff like existential things, or what we really think about pineapple on pizza, or whether animals think we're gods, or how to be brave when the world feels too big? That's one-on-one stuff, you know? And I've overcome lots of my misgivings in life. I've learned not to binge on candy and root beer too often, among other things. I've let go of lots of chips on my shoulder, forgiven myself for all sorts of things that kept me up at night, fought off the demons of depression and addiction and mental health struggles. The fight goes on. I don't think I'll ever really be in the clear, but I am determined to be strong and keep my guard up, ever vigilant, like a gale wind moose. You know, because it has vigilance, and also reach and trample. I've overcome lots of the big things that I needed to, but to be honest, it's the small things that still get me sometimes. It doesn't take much, like how big numbers still spook me. I feel small sometimes, but then I remember what this actually is. It's you and me in this weird cozy internet fort, looking at tiny screens, talking about tiny consoles, trying to make our lives 1% kinder and 1% more fun together. That's not scary to me at all. That's the opposite. I say it all the time that my favorite thing is my Miu Mini, which I have to admit is kind of a lie. It's my favorite object, but if this YouTube thing is a thing, then this is my favorite thing. Making videos, hanging out with you here. This is my favorite. It's what I love, and it's what I want to do every day, and I wouldn't trade it for anything, even a Miu Mini, if you can believe that. I don't think of this as me talking in front of a big crowd of 200,000 people. I think of this as me getting to hang out with you, my imaginary internet buddy. I mean imaginary like I don't know you for real, but I imagine you're a cool dweeb like me. I don't mean to imply you're imaginary, like you don't exist. I'm sure you exist, but maybe you should just let me know in the comments that you exist, just to be on the safe side. But what definitely doesn't exist to me right now is my old stretched out underwear, because I threw them out and I just now ordered some new ones. Multi-pack, orange and black, polyester, strong support and elastic guaranteed for 8,000 stretches. I figured, hey, why not treat myself on this momentous occasion? And I'll think of you when I wear them. And thanks. Thank you for being here for 200K, for every comment and every like and every time you watch me fumble with a menu and pretend it was a feature. And I need to say thank you to my generous Patreon supporters. I don't say that enough, but honestly, without you, I wouldn't be able to do this in the way that I do. You've helped me make better videos, and I can't thank you enough for that. And most of all, you watching this. Thanks for being here, buddy. If the secret magical world finally opens up, I will send a postcard. But until then, I'll be here making this show for you. I'm having the time of my life doing this, and I'm going to keep doing it as long as you'll keep watching. How does that sound? I'll answer for you. It sounds freaking awesome.